Hey, my name is Sarah, and today we have got a wrist-free yoga flow. So no downward facing dogs, no chaturangas. We are just gonna move through a series of poses to strengthen, lengthen, and stretch. So let's get into it. We'll start standing at the front edge of your mat. So come to a mountain pose, feet underneath your hips, knees nice and soft here. You can drop your tailbone down. And we'll reach our arms up. Go ahead, grab hold of your left wrist and just take it up and over into a side body stretch. And then taking that to side two, warming up here. Grab your right wrist, stretch up and over, pulling up and out of your hip. And then releasing back to center, root to rise, so reach your arms up. We take it to cactus arms, so bend your elbows, open up your chest. Arms go up again, and then take a forward fold. Just drape over your legs here. Take a second, you can hang here, keeping your knees soft and your head loose and heavy. And then we'll take a halfway lift. So drag your fingertips up your shins to your quads, tabletop your spine, and then go ahead, drape back over your legs into your fold. We're gonna do that again. So root to rise, roll on up, warming up your spine, reach your arms up. Take a cactus arm, bend your elbows, broaden through your collarbone, arms reach up again, and then forward fold. Take a second here, allow your spine to be passive, and then we take a halfway lift. Fingertips come up to your quads, hug your abs in, relax into your forward fold. Let's roll on up. And then we're coming straight into a chair pose. So bend your knees, reach your arms forward. So in our chair pose, your feet are hip width, parallel. If you'd like to bring your toes together, you can come into this variation of a chair pose. I like to keep my feet just right underneath my hips. Your knees stack over your ankles. You hug your abs in, lengthen out your spine here. So we're allowing a little bit of heat to grow around your glutes, around your hamstrings, those posterior muscles. Just warming up here before we get into our deeper stretches. And then we're gonna take it up to a knee to tabletop. So lift on up, reach your right knee up with you. Keep your hips level and forward. And then we take it to a figure four chair. So cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Hands come to heart center as you sit your hips back. Again, trying to keep your left knee over your ankle here as you find that external rotation of your right thigh. Hug your abs, breathing deep, breathing into your glute. We'll take another breath here. And then exhale back to your standing knee to tabletop. Whoa, so you lift your right knee over your ankle, and we'll step it into crescent lunge. Right leg steps back, reach your arms high. Okay, left knee's over your ankle. We're on two separate tracks here, meaning we've got a wide enough stance to feel pretty stable. Okay, from here, we take it to warrior two. So drop that back heel down as you open your arms wide. Your heel is in line with the arch of your back foot. Our tailbone is down. We're softening through our shoulders. And we'll take a reverse warrior. So flip that front palm, reach forward, up and back. Keeping your low body stable, pull up and out of your hip. Breathe into this stretch in your side waist. And then we take it to extended side angle. So bend into your left elbow, bring it to the top of your thigh, and then you're gonna reach your right arm up and overhead. So I want you to stay nice and light on that elbow, right? We're not dumping too much weight and collapsing into our shoulder. So you gotta engage your abs a little bit here. And then from here, we take it to reverse triangle. You're gonna push into that front foot, straighten out your leg, reach up and over with your left arm. Let's flow through that twice more. So side angle, take it up and over. Once more right here. Nice. Now come back to that side angle and bring your right arm straight up. From here, we take it into Trikonasana. So you're gonna bring your fingertips down towards the arch of your foot, open up through your chest, and then begin to straighten your leg, maybe using your ankle as leverage so you can open up a little bit deeper here. If you need to step that back foot in a little bit closer, you can go ahead and do that. Don't overstretch your hamstring. Let's take another inhale. And then as you exhale, we're gonna sweep that right arm down. As you bring it forward, bend into your left knee. We're coming back to warrior two. So circle, sweep that arm all the way around. Reach long through your fingertips. Nice job. From here, humble warrior. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your palms away. Open up through your chest. And then as you exhale, we hinge at our hips and dive forward towards our inner thigh. Reaching your arms up and overhead here. So we've got warrior two legs, slight engagement of your abs, spine is passive, head is heavy. Okay, and if you don't want to interlace your fingers or if that's not accessible, we can just reach your arms just like this. Your arms can be lower, you can reduce your range, stepping your foot a little bit closer. Take another inhale. Exhale, push through your heels, lift back up to your warrior two. Nice, hands to your hips, toes forward. So we're gonna take a wide-legged position here. You can turn out your toes a little bit as you reach your arms up. Exhale to a goddess pose, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Let's reach back up again. And then we take a forward fold. Toes can come forward here. Fold over. Let's take that again. So we're gonna roll up, reach your arms. As you come into goddess, you can turn out your toes, sink it low, open up your chest, full body strengthener, and then reach up, toes forward, forward fold. Nice. Alrighty, we're gonna pivot towards your right, and we're gonna take this whole flow on the other side. So step to the top edge of your mat, or the back edge of your mat, and then roll on up. And we're gonna take it from the top. So arms reach up, grab hold of one wrist, we take it up and over, side body stretch. And then take it to the other side. It's like 80-something degrees here. I am sweating. And then we come back through center. Let's find our flow, root to rise, arms up. Cactus arms, bend your elbows, open your chest. Arms up, forward fold. Rain it down here. Allow your spine to be passive, head heavy. Halfway lift, drag your fingertips up your shins to your quads, keeping your knees soft. Long spine, and then drape back over. Let's do that again. Root to rise. Rolling up through your spine, arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, open your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and drape. Chair pose, roll on up, and then sit your hips back, reach your arms forward. So you can have your arms in line with your ears, finding your variation of chair pose. Again, just heating up your low body before we get into those deeper stretches here. Any tension in your shoulders, you can always adjust, bringing your arms forward or bringing your hands to heart center. We want to avoid arching our back too much, right? Drop your tailbone down. We're bringing our rib cage together here. Shoulders relaxing. Take another inhale. Exhale, knee to tabletop. Lift your left knee. And then we take a figure four chair across your ankle. Hands to heart center as you sit your hips back. So breathing deep here as you bring your right knee over your ankle. Hips are back like you're sitting in a chair. External rotation of your left thigh. Hug your abs. Let's take another breath. Exhale, standing knee to tabletop. Lift on up, knee over your ankle. Crescent lunge, step your left leg back. Find your two tracks here. Breathe into your left hip flexor. And we're gonna come into our flow. So warrior two, open up, plant your left heel, reach your arms long. Reverse warrior, flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back. Breathing into your side waist. And then extended side angle, bend into your right elbow, reach your left arm up and over, opening up through your chest. Again, staying light on that elbow. And then we'll flow side angle to reverse triangle. So from here, straighten out your leg, reach up and over, maybe stepping that back foot in a little bit closer. If it's too much of a hamstring stretch here, again, we don't want to overly stretch, so you can keep it nice and soft. And then we take it back down. Let's flow. Up and over. Just taking this a few times. Let's do one more. And then back to our side angle. We're going to bring that left arm straight up here. Drop your right fingertips towards the ground. Sometimes it's nice if you've got a block, a yoga block, you can use that here. And then we're going to straighten out our right leg coming into Trikonasana. Okay, pull your left arm back to open up a little deeper in your side waist, your low back. And then we're going to transition into our warrior two. Swing that left arm back, down as it comes forward, bend into your right knee, circle sweep that arm all the way around into our warrior two. Beautiful. Humble warrior, interlace your fingers behind your back, pull your palms away as you broaden through your chest, and then exhale, dive forward into your humble warrior. So taking your variation here, maybe it's a more narrow stance, maybe your chest is lifted a little bit more here, or your arms are lower. Finding that stability from your feet. Take another inhale, push into your feet, exhale to your warrior two. Reach your arms. Nice job. Let's bring our toes forward, hands to our hips, arms up. Turn your toes out, bend into your knees, goddess pose. We reach our arms back up, take a forward fold, toes forward. Let's take that again. Rolling up, arms up, turn out your toes, goddess, sink it low. Arms up, and forward fold. From here, we are coming to Skandasana. So go ahead, just bend into your right knee. And we can start with the left toes facing the sky. If you need to come back, or if you need to come up onto the ball of your foot, you can go there. Otherwise, your heel is down. So this is no wrists. So if you want to try this without your hands coming through to center, just use your leg muscles. And then taking it over to the left side, bending into your left knee. Okay, if you need to put your fingertips down and put a tiny bit of pressure, that's okay. Find your balance here. But try to use your leg muscles. And then if that's not working out, find your support. Let's take it over to the right again. Bend into your knee. Come low, toes up. And then we take it over to the left again. Nice. Sit your butt down. And then we'll come to a seated forward fold. We're going to take that left leg, swing it around. Nice job. Whew. Alrighty. Soften your knees, arms up, and we fold over. So your knees can be as bent as you like, as generously as you like here. Maybe you find your fold and then you begin to straighten out. Take a few moments here. And we're going to make our way down to our backs. So go ahead, just find your spot, scooch forward, lie down. We're going to hug our knees to our chest. Hug your knees to your chest. Find a little rock side to side. Let's take a twist. So you can keep your knees stacked together as you open your arms to a T. Allow your legs to fall over to the right as you shift your gaze over your left shoulder. Right, we can try to keep that left shoulder drawing heavy towards the ground. And then we're going to take it over to the other side. So bring your knees through center. Allow them to fall over to the left as you shift your gaze over your right shoulder. And then roll back to center. We'll take a bridge pose. So you're going to plant your feet on the ground. Relax your arms to your sides. Push into your heels and then lift your hips. Taking deep belly breaths here. You've got the option to find a bind behind your back. So you can interlace your fingers if you like. This is just an option. You can leave it out. But if you're here, push into your triceps to lift a little bit higher. Let's take about 2 more breaths here. And then go ahead, release your fingers, lower your hips. We'll finish up with a happy baby. So we can start by kicking the soles of our feet up to the sky, beginning to slow things down here. Now you can either grab your ankles, maybe your pant leg, or you can take the outer edges of your feet into your hands. And the back of your thighs sort of parallel to the sky here as you find a little sway side to side. And if there's a different stretch you'd rather end with, you can go ahead and take that stretch now. Let's take about 3 more breaths here. And we're going to end in a reclined cobbler's pose. So bring the soles of your feet together. And then you can open your knees wide into a diamond, bringing your heels as far away from your midline or as close as you like. And just let your knees be heavy. Relax your arms. We'll take a few breaths here in Shavasana. And as you're ready, let's begin to reawaken. Go ahead and roll to one side. Use your hands to help you come up to a seat. And we will close it out here. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Good luck with your wrists, whatever the reason may be for you doing a wrist-free practice. And I will see you in my next video. Namaste.